What is up, everybody? Buddy, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. So today, guys, we have a brand new season, the Into the Quantum Realm season. So of course, like at the start of all the other seasons, I will be covering the patch notes. We'll be going over all the brand new things that they have added within the Battle Pass, and also within the season rewards for going up in rank. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. So of course, the brand new card that they added within the Battle Pass is MODOK. His on reveal is just that you discard your entire hand. So no matter who's in your hand, as soon as you play MODOK, your entire hand is gone. So I can see some pretty good discard decks. With maybe Morbius, Hela, a bunch of really strong cards. So I can definitely see how MODOK can fit into a discard archetype. So very excited to use him, see what decks come out with him. And of course, since Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is coming up, I believe it releases in a few days from as I'm recording, it will feature MODOK. As you guys can see, we do have an image of MODOK right here. He does look pretty cool. Very excited to see him in the movie. And then of course, to give us a little overview, we get card packs, avatars, variants and whatnot, which we will be covering. They did also add some brand new Series 5 cards that will be within the collection level and also the token shop. So of course, our first one is Ghost, who is a 1 cost 2 power. And their ongoing is that your cards are always revealed last. So their on-reveal abilities happen last. So if you're winning the game, technically you're supposed to be going first, but if you play Ghost, you always go last, which means you can play like a Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi won't flip first, which means, let's say you're predicting where your opponent's gonna go, you can play Shang-Chi on the right lane, and he won't flip first, which means he will end up destroying the card. I'm sure if you guys play Marvel Snap, you guys know the awful feeling where you play on the right lane, but since you're flipping first, your ability really doesn't work. So Ghost will allow you to flip last, which means you can actually have a ton of really good things happen. So Ghost could be pretty good. Very excited to see how they go. We get Stature. Costs 1 if your opponent discarded a card from their hand, which could be a good counter to MODOK decks. Of course, Stature is a 5 cost 7 power, and if your opponent discards a card from their hand, it becomes a 1 cost, which that will be pretty deadly. The fact that they only need to discard 1 card, and it's from the game, not on the turn, but for the game, so they can discard it on turn 1. And you can keep Stature till turn 6 and drop her as a 1 cost, so that can be pretty deadly. Then finally we get Kang, who is a 5 cost, but 0 power. However, his ability is on reveal, you look at what your opponent did, and then you restart the turn without Kang in your hand. So, very interested to see how he plays. Excited to see some gameplay and what decks you can make around him, because the fact that you can literally look at what your opponent did and then restart the turn is kind of nutty. So I am kind of excited to see how he plays. He might be pretty broken. He sounds pretty strong, but of course we are going to have to wait and see how he plays and whatnot. But he's pretty exciting nonetheless. And then of course, when can you expect some new cards? So of course, Zabu, who is technically last season's Battle Pass reward, or Battle Pass card, he will get released first, which is February 7th, which is when the update, or the day after the update does drop. So of course he comes first, and then the week after it's Ghost, then Stature, then of course Kang, is you add a random 3-cost card to each player's hand. Not too bad. The Quantum Tunnel is when you play a card here, you swap it with a card in your deck. So essentially, it's kind of like Lockjaw, just without playing Lockjaw, so that could be interesting. The Quantum Realm, when you play a card here, you set it to base power to 2. I'm sure that might synergize well with some cards that affect base power 2. I don't really know though, but again, that could be interesting. Could work well with like a Cerebro. Who knows? And then the Sacred Timeline is first to fill this gets a copy of their opening hand, which that kind of sounds a bit deadly. Because if you have like She-Hulk in your opening hand, and then you fill up the Sacred Timeline, you get another She-Hulk. Or if you get like, I don't know, like 3 1-cost cards, you fill up the Sacred Timeline, I assume you'd get them back even though you've already played them. That sounds like it can be a pretty deadly location if played correctly. So very excited for these 4 new locations. We get brand new variants, which I'm loving this Invisible Woman one, Spectrum, and of course we get this like Darker Hulk. All of them look cool. February brings 20 plus new variants to the game by noticeable artists. And of course it goes over all the variants, so we get a Dan Hip Rare Ghost variant, a Super Rare Chibi Ghost variant, Pixel for Killmonger, a Chibi Darkhawk, Dan Hip Ultron, Kim Jacinto Onslaught. I believe that's Julio or Coolio, I might be completely butchering that, but one of those variants for MODOK. Dan Hip for Stature, Pixel for Darkhawk, Darko for Hulk, which I believe is the one we saw up here. A 1602 for Mr. Fantastic, a random variant for Wasp, Kim Jacinto for Spectrum, I believe it's also the one we saw up above. Pixel for MODOK, alternate color for Kang, and Hawley for Kang. Pixel for Arnim Zola, Venomized for Hellcow. Peach Momoko for Invisible Woman, again the one we saw up here, which I really did like. We get Pixel for Kang and Volmy for MODOK. Of course, they all have their rarities, with Invisible Woman's being ultimate, which means it's like super duper duper rare. But then again, it looked awesome. And then moving on, we have some bundles. So we have the Positively Charged bundle that comes with this Mr. Negative blueprint, which is already out in the store as I am recording. We get this variant and avatar, a Be My Valentine title, 3,000 collect tokens, which is pretty good, 6,000 credits, and 155 Mr. Negative boosters, so actually a pretty decent bundle. We get the Westview Story bundle, which comes with this Vision and this Scarlet Witch variant and a title, I Love You. Those are some pretty solid variants. We get the Steamy Hell's Kitchen bundle that comes with this Elektra and this Daredevil blueprint and the Are You My Soulmate title, which I love this Daredevil one. That one looks awesome. And then we get the Deadpool Day bundle, which is an anniversary celebration bundle, in which we get this Deadpool avatar and variant. We get the title Merc with a Mouth, 3,200 credits, 1,500 collect tokens, and 291 Deadpool boosters, so not a bad bundle. We get this really cool Mystique bundle called Momoko Magic, which you get a Mystique variant by Peach Momoko, the same avatar, 1,500 gold, 1,500 credits, and 155 Mystique boosters, which, by the way, I love this. This looks awesome, dude. This has to be hands down one of the best variants I've seen for anyone. Like, it looks amazing, dude. Then, of course, they give some suggestions on how to use the brand new battle mode. So we have the Good vs. Bad, which one player builds a deck with only superheroes, the other with only supervillains. We have Beast Mode, only animals this season. So now I will hop over and show you guys all the stuff within the Battle Pass and the ranked rewards. Okay guys, so here we are with the brand new Into the Quantum Realm Battle Pass. Like I said before, we will be going over all the stuff within it, minus, like the credits and gold and whatnot. We'll just be going over all the good stuff we do end up getting. So first up at tier 1, we do get Murdoch. We did discuss him before. On reveal, discard your hand. I'll keep it very short. I am very excited to see how he goes in certain decks. Of course, we get some boosters. Tier 7, we get a mystery variant, which is always nice. Tier 9, we get Honey, I Shrunk the Heroes, which is a pretty funny title. At tier 12, we do get the Ant-Man variant that will be coming up very shortly. And of course, some Ant-Man boosters to boost up that variant. At tier 18, we do get the Steampunk variant for Ant-Man, which does look pretty cool. Of course, some more Ant-Man boosters to boost up that variant, like I said before. Tier 22, we get another mystery variant. At tier 25, we get our first card pack, which looks awesome. I love the eyes and I love the hourglass. It looks really sick. The colors are also amazing. At tier 27, we get a free title called Couple Cubes Short of a Rank, which is actually pretty funny because that's pretty relatable. At tier 30, we get the Wasp variant avatar. And of course, once you get the avatar, you start getting some boosters towards the variant, because at tier 34, we get the Steampunk variant for Wasp. Of course, she doesn't have any abilities, but she's pretty solid. 0 cost, 1 power. And of course, some more Wasp boosters after that. At tier 40, we get another mystery variant. I believe that's 3 so far, so that's pretty good. We start getting some pretty hefty Murdoch boosters at tier 42 with the 60, which is nuts. At tier 44, we get our third title called Have I Defeated You Before? And then at tier 46, we get the Murdoch variant avatar. We get another mystery variant, which is free at tier 47. At tier 48, we get this free card pack, which looks pretty cool. The colors are amazing. And then of course, finally at tier 50, the final rank, we get the Assassin variant for Murdoch, which looks cool. I love like the color. I love everything that's going on. And I mean, yeah, so now we'll head over to the ranked rewards. Now over to the ranked rewards, guys. Starting off at tier 40, we get a new title called My Other Ride is an Ant. At Platinum, you get 400 credits. At Diamond, you get a mystery variant. At Vibranium, we get 500 credits. At Omega rank 80, we get the base card Murdoch avatar. At Galactic, we get 500 gold. And of course, finally, at tier 100 infant rank, we get this card pack, which is the same as the Battle Pass. However, the difference is the gold, which, I mean, it looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure it's something they discussed adding last season, is once you make it to tier 100, you get like a gold card pack to kind of signify that you made it to ranked, which is pretty cool. I like that in my opinion. So I mean, yeah guys, that was everything that's coming within the brand new Into the Quantum Realm season. Let me know what you guys think about them down in the comments below. And also, if you guys did like the video, please make sure to give it a